Welcome to Thoroughbred Action here at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nadeau with you on a huge Saturday. It's Sire Stakes Day. We've got the In Reality, the My Dear Girl, $400,000 on the line, the Gil Campbell as well, and of course, a mandatory payout in the Rainbow Six. We'll turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and the weather conditions.
Partly sunny conditions for racing today with temperatures in the mid-80s. The main track is fast. The Tapeta track is fast. No turf racing today. In the first race, scratch 4, Nurse Judy Whitney. Scratch the 13, Liz Queen Fleur-de-Lis. Racing at Gulfstream. A step slow to start was Presencia. Good start from between horses for Flat Out Cool, who heads off for the early advantage, taken on by Blame the Vets. Out wide on the course, the Cuban Missile. Amore Moon is saving ground toward the inside. Casarina Hottie floated about 5 wide around the first turn as Lord Joan drops over to the rail. Then Marimba with Baby Blue in tight and angling. Presencia is on her outside, and the trailer is Her Greatness. Separated by about 7 lengths in the run to the backstretch. Up front, it's Blame the Vets, clear by 3. Amore Moon is together with the Cuban Missile, and Casarina Hottie is out 3 wide. A length and a half to Flat Out Cool, who's outside of Lord Joan. Then Presencia, Marimba, and Baby Blue travel as a team. They're about 8 lengths behind, and working way out in the center is Her Greatness, last of all, and hard to handle as they make their way 5 furlongs from the finish. The opening quarter was just 25 seconds flat. Blame the Vets is getting to all her own way. She leads by 3.5 lengths through a 49 4/2 mile. The Cuban Missile is second. Amore Moon is third. Flat Out Cool improving to take 4th. Back to 5th, Casarina Hottie. Then between runners and Presencia underway with Lord Joan toward the rail. Trying to get motivated from the back of the group is Baby Blue, and the trailer is Marimba as they round the far turn. Up front, Blame the Vets, now asked to re-brake by Jaime Torres, and leads a length and a half. In pursuit, second is Amore Moon. The leader drifts out. That did not do Flat Out Cool any favors. Angling is Presencia, and they're at the top of the stretch. Still plenty of hopes here with Blame the Vets still in front. Toward the inside, Amore Moon from between horses and Flat Out Cool. 1/8 of a mile to go. Blame the Vets now wanders back inside with Amore Moon surging to her. Blame the Vets, Amore Moon. Here's the finish. It's Blame the Vets. Blame the Vets went gate to wire to beat Amore Moon by a neck. Then it was Flat Out Cool and Presencia in 1:43 flat. They're off. Candenza blew the start, 2 lengths last. Quick beginning from between for Bach, who's headed off for the early advantage. Joyful Surprise runs with him. Up on the outside and Lost a Legend with race favorite On Jet Air into the top flight. He's on the far outside looking to get over. Back from there, it's War Feather. Holding down the rail is Action Dream. Candenza is moving up on the far outside, and Bach drops to last as they take it to the far turn. With rail position and the lead, Joyful Surprise leads narrowly. Up alongside is Lost a Legend, while second, Pepito is in the black and white at the rail third. Followed fourth by On Jet Air, who needs to get a move on. Candenza's 3 wide. War Feather's got run, but he's got no place to prove it yet, racing ahead of Action Dream, and Bach is tailed off. They run to the top of the stretch. They've got the favorite beat here as they turn for home. Up front, it's Lost a Legend and Joyful Surprise. Toward the outside, Pepito angling for racing room as War Feather. Candenza's on the far outside. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Pepito has the lead while trying to surge forward. On the inside and Lost a Legend from between horses, War Feather. Pepito is in charge. Pepito is in front. Second is Lost a Legend. It's closer for third, either War Feather or Candenza in 1:04 flat. From the center, Corporate Affair gets the first call. Minister Quinn and Cajun Cracker have speed from the inside. Moving up on the outside and futuristic, widest of all is Mr. Supalui, a real logjam for the early lead. Just off the speed is Minister Quinn while down toward the inside, working 5 ahead of Traveling Bluesman. And Camptown Races is angled to the rail, but he's last of all and 7 or 8 lengths off the embattled horses up front. Around the far turn they go. From between horses, Extraction Will. Mr. Supalui is right there. Futuristic is up to Tango. Toward the rail and Cajun Cracker just behind him, Minister Quinn. 5 ahead of Camptown Races, who starts to warm to the task. He's getting closer, Camptown Races, and the trailer is Traveling Bluesman. They're fanned across the course. 5 across as they turn for home. Make it 6 as fanning way out wide, Minister Quinn. Just behind him, Camptown Races has all the momentum, and Torres finds a seam. And here comes Camptown Races, charging hard to take over the lead. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, but this one's over. It's all about Camptown Races. Camptown Races gives jockey Jaime Torres his second winner of the day. Kicks clear to win by 3. Corporate Affair was second. The photos for third as Minister Quinn is way out in the center in a show photo with Extraction Will. Final time for the race, 1:06 and 53 100 seconds. And they're off. Perfect start. Soon after the break, New York's Finest ridden for the early lead. From between horses, Earth has speed. Up on the outside, that's Star Weaver into the top flight. Zamfir is widest of all. At the rail, it's Sassy But Smart looking for room with Frenchman Street. Down on the outside, that's Ask for Bodie, and the trailer is Katie's Cowboy. To the far turn they race. New York's Finest holds rail ground in a narrow advantage. Second is Earth, 3 wide Star Weaver, 4 wide Zamfir. Zayas in a perfect spot with Frenchman Street if he can find a way out. A length better than Ask for Bodie. Shuffled back is Sassy But Smart. Katie's Cowboy is last, and Earth is up to challenge for control. To the top of the stretch, Earth has the lead. Look out for Frenchman Street. He's still in the waiting room looking for some place to go. New York's Finest is along the rail. On the far outside, that's Zamfir. Star Weaver right there as they straighten for the drive. Here's Star Weaver moving up on the outside. Frenchman Street not through. Frenchman Street is now up into a joint second, but the leader is Star Weaver. He's kicked 3 on top. From the far outside, Ask for Bodie. From the inside, it's Frenchman Street. In between, Zamfir. The winner is Star Weaver. Ask for Bodie is up for second. Zamfir third. Unlucky fourth was Frenchman Street in 103 and 3. And they're off. Good start out wide for Charlie's Wish, and at the crossroads, they're the first 2 to begin. Omo 10 Girl is in tight while between horses. Moving out the rail, Sophia Diamore and even Wicklow Gal into the top flight. They've gone 2.5 better than Major Price, then Britty, and out the back early, the trailer is Britty as they make their way to the half-mile point. It's Wicklow Gal inside, challenging Charlie's Wish for the early advantage. Moving up 3 wide on the outside, it's at the crossroads. From behind the speed, Sophia Diamore racing together with Omo 10 Girl. They're 4th and 5th, 2 back to Rebate, who's now 6th. 7th is Major Price, and 8th and last, not keeping up, Britty. Opening quarter quite reasonable here, 23 and 2. Not much pace on as Wicklow Gal tries to steal an advantage. She leads a length and a half. From the outside, it's at the crossroads, working hard between Charlie's Wish. Omo 10 Girl responding to urging from Jaramillo up into 4th. Dropping back Sophia Diamore. Major Price tries to collect a check as they pass the 5/16. Up front, it's at the crossroads and Charlie's Wish doing battle. Omo 10 Girl sweeping up on their outside. Backpedaling to 4th is Wicklow Gal. Major Price continues to run home with Charlie's Wish responding here. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Charlie's Wish now 1/8 of a mile from home and 2.5 on top. At the crossroads is not done trying, but she's making no impression on Charlie's Wish, who's on her way to victory. Charlie's Wish under jockey Paca Lopez to win it, and win it pretty easily in the end to win by 3. At the crossroads second, Omo 10 Girl third, then Major Price and Sophia Diamore. 125 and 3. And they're off. From the rail, Spin Rate comes out firing with Farley moving to him. Fly the W away 3 wide and into the top flight. 4 wide is King Theo. Back to 5th early is Grey Hope. Racing in 6th is Especially. 7th at the rail, Poco Charlie. 8th is the North Remembers, and 9th and last is Benelux. Around the first turn they go. Long shot Farley and Edgar Prado get clear to lead by a length and a half. Fly the W is on the outside of Spin Rate, 2nd and 3rd. On hold 4th is King Theo. He's in a good tracking spot, about 4 lengths behind. Next at the rail is Grey Hope, ahead of another Grey Especially. Then it's the team of Poco Charlie and the North Remembers, and out the back is Benelux. 24 and 4 for the opening quarter speed, less than 5 furlongs to go. It's Farley on top by 2.5. Fly the W is 2nd, Spin Rate under the Paco Loose Rein, 3rd at the inside. Followed by King Theo with Especially outride. Poco Charlie and the North Remembers both trying for the same spot. The North Remembers gets that spot. Poco Charlie shuffles back. Benelux is on the outside, starting to launch his bid as they round the far turn. Fly the W now making a move to take the lead. Farley is alongside. From 3rd, that's King Theo. Down at the rail at Spin Rate. Driven is Especially. Nobody running home with any authority from the back. Working between horses, the North Remembers as they run to the top of the stretch. Fly the W and Edgar Perez confidently handled off the turn and a length and a half in front. Off the fence and off cover is Spin Rate. In between horses, King Theo. Wide the North Remembers. Farley is at the rail. 1/8 of a mile to go. Fly the W, indeed, as he's clear and finding. 2nd is King Theo. From 3rd, Spin Rate. Down the center, the North Remembers. Fly the W, sharp in victory. He wins by 3. King Theo 2nd. The North Remembers is up 3rd. Then Spin Rate and Benelux in 140 and 1. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off in the Gil Campbell Memorial Handicap. Quick start for Gatsby, who is headed off for the early lead. Dean Delivers away in good shape and is up to challenge. Klugman is on their outside, and Catton angles to the far outside. It's a length and a half to Chivalry, who's down toward the rail, racing together with Clapton. Second last is Social Long Distance, and the veteran campaigner Noble Drama is last a long way early, about 10 lengths off the speed of Dean Delivers. Dean delivers under a nice hold. He leads through the opening quarter in just 24 seconds flat from Gatsby, who counterpunches from the rail. Working out in the center is Klugman. There's room between horses for Clapton, and Zayas is going to send him through. A tactical move there. Catton is caught very wide on the course, working 5 ahead of Social Long Distance, and Jaramillo trying to motivate the trailer Noble Drama while about 9 or 10 lengths behind to the opening half mile of 46-4. Into the far turn they race, and here's the run now from Dean Delivers to still have a neck in front. Clapton is with him. Down at the inside, it's Gatsby. They've gone ahead of Catton by about 2. Then Klugman. Chivalry is next. Noble Drama is underway, and now the trailer is Social Long Distance, but Dean Delivers is still the leader. 3 wide. Dean Delivers in front. Gatsby fighting the good fight. Clapton's a major presence for Zayas. He's in between horses as Dean Delivers is wide off the corner. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Dean Delivers is in front. Toward the inside, Clapton runs at him. They've put Gatsby away. Noble Drama underway for a slice. Final 16th of a mile. Clapton on the inside is up for the lead. Dean Delivers is very game, but he can't match strides with Clapton, who wins the Gil Campbell. Second was Dean Delivers. Up third is Noble Drama, then Gatsby and Chivalry in 1:35-4. And they're off in the 40th running of the My Dear Girl. Lynx was away smoothly from her inside draw. Darth Vader has speed, so does Dreaming in Style, and Dreaming in Style runs into the first turn with rail position and the lead. Her stablemate Time Passage is up alongside in second, and Darth Vader's in early third. In tight while fourth is Lynx. She just lost a spot as Cajun Steeds was in the clear and got started ahead of her. Guardian Angel is with Atomically about 3 lengths off what appears to be a pretty reasonable early pace. Down at the rail, it's High Fashion Lady. Second last early is Marvelous Lady, and the trailer is Sherlin Go-Go as they're separated by 6 lengths in the run past the opening quarter. The opening quarter put up in 23-2. With the advantage, Cajun Tease tugging now and leads by a neck. Right back at her is Dreaming in Style from second. Time Passage in Atomically third and fourth. Darth Vader moves up down toward the inside. Racing between horses is Lynx. She's about 4 lengths off the lead at this point. Guardian Angel is with her. Wide on the course and Marvelous Lady. Then back to High Fashion Lady and Sherlin Go-Go is last. The half was 47-4. Into the far turn they go. In the clear now. Zayas is on the go with Lynx. She's 3 lengths off the lead while fifth, but gaining ground. Atomically just ran by to take the lead at the 5/16. Atomically now strides forward to a 1.5 length lead. Lynx in pursuit second. From between horses, Time Passage, then Darth Vader tamely backing away is Dreaming in Style. And here's the matchup. Atomically gets a 1.5 head start on Lynx with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Darth Vader is at the rail, then Time Passage. Off the turn and the stretch drive. 3/4, 1:12-4. Atomically finding on the front end. She has 3 on Lynx and time has run out. It will be Atomically and jockey Edgar Perez off a sharp maiden victory. They're now My Dear Girl division winners, and they win in style by 6 lengths. Lynx was second ahead of Darth Vader in third. Fourth is Time Passage, then Sherlin Go-Go in 1:45-1. And they're off. Good start from between horses for Frosted Armor, who's headed off for the early lead while on a strong hold, picking up Penny's moves to him. Assertico is up on the outside and speeding through at the rail. It's Reddington. The skipper, too, is hunting some forward position. Wide on the course and Smoke and Bow racing ahead of Universal Payday, and Morgan Point is last. Out of the chute onto the main track, it's Acertico and picking up pennies on the top end. They've beat Reddington to the punch, and he's now third. Fourth at the rail, the Skipper 2. Back to fifth after a good beginning is Frosted Armor. Outside sixth goes Smokin' Bow. Seventh is Morgan Point, and eighth and last is Universal Payday. The quarter time was 23 and 3. Less than 5 furlongs from the finish. Jockey Edgard Zayas and picking up pennies in front to half a length. Acertico latched onto him second. The Skipper 2 is now third. He's ridden. Reddington is there fourth ahead of Frosted Armor and Smokin' Bow. Not much materializing from the backfield with Morgan Point and Universal Payday trying to get their rallies going. 46 seconds for a half-mile speed. Around the far turn they go. Picking up pennies has done it awfully quick. He leads at the 5/16. Here's Paco on the Skipper 2, striding through at the inside. He'll look to angle to the two-path there as Acertico is dropping back. Then back to Reddington, underway from the back. Universal Payday. He finds his best stride while way out in the center. 3/4, 1:10 and 3, less than a quarter of a mile to come. Picking up pennies. He has the lead with just an eighth of a mile remaining. The Skipper 2 is about to be challenged for second by Universal Payday, who's storming home down the center. Universal Payday has a shot for second, but picking up pennies is a winner. Picking up pennies to win by 4 in the end. Holding second, the Skipper 2, then Universal Payday and Frosted Armor, 136 and 2.
We're ready for the start. They're off.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a Grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's improbable to win the Whitney.
Racing in the 40th running of the In Reality. Good beginning for Awesome Strong. He's away mid-flight, reaching up for some forward position. Down at the rail, it's Apocalypso, and Diamond Cool runs right with him. Then they stack across the course. In tight is Awesome Strong. He's trying to find where he wants to race. His Commandant and Turbo are right with him, and Cajun Hope works over from the top shelf. So Vasquez in decision-making mode early with Awesome Strong behind the top 2. A gap of 3 to Hard to Handle. He worked over from the 12 post, racing ahead of Belts and Brooks. A gap of another 2.5 to Knox, then Rock and Roller. Tigre is second last, and the trailer is 51.50. The leader is Apocalypso. Apocalypso in front by half a length through the opening quarter in an energetic 22 and 2. Diamond Cool is there second toward the outside. That's Turbo. He's right there with the top 2. Awesome Strong is now in the clear. He's not got any traffic issues at this stage. Commandant is behind him. Then it's a gap of 2 to Hard to Handle as Cajun Hope drops back. Tigre starts to pick off horses ahead of Belts and Brooks. Then it's Rock and Roller. Knocks toward the back in the trailer 51.50. The half mile was a strong 46 and 1. Around the far turn they go. Apocalypso working overtime to hold the lead. 4 wide, Awesome Strong, 2-path. Diamond Cool with an upset threat. Running home with an inside lane. Here's Tigre. Jason Huayas has him in striking position. Panici is at work on Commandant. Still plenty of chances here. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and Awesome Strong trying to rise to the occasion after 3/4 in 12 and 2. Awesome Strong is in front with work to do. Apocalypso is next. Tigre's up the rail, then Commandant and Diamond Cool. There's less than an eighth to go. Awesome Strong is on fumes, but he's in front. Tigre is at the rail, and he's gaining ground, but he can't gain ground quickly enough as Awesome Strong will complete the series sweep and win the In Reality. Tigre was second, closer for third, either Knox or Apocalypso in 1:46 and 2. runners away. From the center, Hotter Than July gets the first call and immediately establishes a length and a half lead over Rubisa, who comes away in second. Dancing D is a 3-wide third. Saving ground is Atomic Rose next. Followed mid-flight by a Hot Bodie, then Know When to Fold 'em. At the rail, it's Montana Joyce. Out wide on the course is CC's Freedom. Then from between horses, Novelera. Along the rail, it's Hard Spun Woman. And Semiramis is at the back of the field. She's 3 wide as well and spots the leader about 8 lengths behind an opening quarter that was just 25-2. To the backstretch they go. Hotter Than July, well rationed on the front at this stage, leads 3 parts of length. From the outside, Ruby says their second, Dancing D is their third, Atomic Rose at the rail fourth. Followed between horses by Know When to Fold 'em. Semiramis is roughed up while way out in the center. Just to her inside, it's CC's Freedom. Then back from between to Novelera. At the rail goes Montana Joy. She begins to beat a retreat. Passed now by Hard Spun Woman, 50-4 for a half-mile speed. Into the far turn they race. Hotter Than July, the target. Rubisa latched onto her with a good trip second. 2 back to Dancing D, who's now third. Morelos gives the green light to Semiramis to run home while fourth. Down at the rail, that's Novelera, then dropping back, Know When to Fold 'em. Rubisa is getting serious up front. She's now in front by a length and a half. Dropping back, Hotter Than July. Nobody really running home with much authority from the back, at least not yet, as they run past the quarter-mile pole. 3/4, 14-4. Rubisa has this to throw away. From between horses, it's Novelera trying to get loose for a slice. At the rail, that's Hard Spun Woman. Down the center and Hot Bodie. But Rubisa bids this field a pleasant Saturday good evening. Rubisa by as much as she wants. She's 6 in front. The battle's for minor placing. Rubisa romps. Hot Bodie second, Dancing D third, Semiramis fourth, and Hard Spun Woman to complete your high five in 142-2.
And that's a wrap on the 11-race Saturday card, the Sire Stakes, the In Reality, the My Dear Girl, the mandatory payout in the Rainbow Six. Will come right back on Sunday. 10 races and a 12:25 post.